Can you trace back to the beginning of your dream? It always seems to be a directionless experience, but if you focus, you can find the line back to the fine line of the moment you fell asleep. Put yourself in position of the ways you would see your reflection in water, only to find ripples would chase when rocks were placed against them too hard, like the brushes against your face. They were too rough with you. Freckles upon your face were like kisses from angels, but you were placed in position to hide your blemishes as though they were the most ugliest part of you. But ugliness is only a depiction of a deterrent, because we could not be focused on the ways in which you would become you. Metamorphosis, the physical process of beauty, of death, of being braced. Lost soul, we've been braced to find ourselves in the place of knowing that this was just a way for us to find a race was not for us to run, but more so our heart would race at the pace it was desired, the beat of a drum that no one could ever acquire. We would always find ourselves tirelessly trying to make it make sense. Literally, can you take a deep breath? And slowly exhale. Can you still see the scrambled lines? Or have they all been unwrinkled, ironed out by the ways in which we could twinkle our eyes to the light to realize that no sun, no moon could shine bright enough if our eyes weren't opened? Allowing ourselves to hope more, because we be depiction of beauty, we be the reflection of self, we be everything that she could depict to be amazing. Grace. Pawns in place, because they always put us in position. We were always able to pass for the attention that would be paid, but they would work in the background for us to be dismayed, more so the complacency that we would face, allowing ourselves to realize we could say no. But we allowed them to continue to force yeses upon us, the points that we thought we were required to do so. We fell off the lines, didn't color inside. We found ourselves more so in the nursery rhymes, always wondering why Mary had a little lamb and his fleece was white as snow, as though the purity of God could grow into something so dirty. If we were shown our truth, would we not be as used to the depiction of more so the detection of somebody else's presence? If you could see me, why do we find ourselves running when we feel naked? Why do we find ourselves running when we feel transparent? Why do we find ourselves running past the thoughts, chasing the hearts of those whose mind we cannot find home in? What is the purpose of every line on our face? More so the depiction of the crow's feet that would chase, because our eyes can be squenched for so long, but days will leave us dazed, only to glaze over like butter with biscuits, pining ourselves like finding ourselves, but pining in the cones of needles to realize that the feeble and the meek would seek out our vengeance, because we were depicted to be everything they wished for, unapologetic.